Welcome to part 2, where we install the injection pump on the old 301 Oliver 1800 motor. So I was told it was a 301. I'm just going off what they said. I ain't no professional. All I know is it's the same size as an inline 6 300 Ford. They're very similar to the same size. But anywho, so back to what the thing is. I'm very professional. Anyway, so back to it. If you look in there, if this camera will catch it, you'll see there's two lines in there. I'm moving the pump now. Alright, now that's your top dead center timing. So you want to do is you want to move it past a little bit, because then you can move your pump a little bit here, and then you can also adjust your timing on this hub pulley, this hub gear here. So this hub is actually held on by these two bolts. Then you take those off, and your hub stays tight to your pump on the inside, and you're able to either turn the pump here or turn motor back a little bit. That would do the same thing as well. Then your hub will move. You move it until you're able to line up the next set of holes. As you can see, there's some that are half empty or half whole, and there's some that are almost whole. You're able to just move it that couple thousandths to line the hub up again. So you don't need to move it a whole lot. But some other motors do, but most of them, it's pretty. If you go more than probably 30 thousandths, especially for an older motor like this, they're not too happy, unless it's for pulling reasons and you're pushing a lot of fuel. Then at high RPMs, the extra timing is very important. So, yeah, no, back to it. So we'll go ahead and line this keyway up with the key that's on the shaft. Make sure that half moon is on there, and then you're ready to put this on here. Put your gear on the pump, and you just want to make sure, because when you line it up in here, since these are spinded and they're not straight, or I should say slanted, you would want to line them up a little bit. Offset, actually, on the pump. You want to offset a little bit, so when you slide it on there, the gear is going to spin a little. So let's see if we can get her on there. Okay, now you see how the gear spun. And then, as you can see, I can move the pump now a little over and a little under. So that's what I was looking for. So all the way over is top dead, and this would be going this way, which would turn this way, which would be advancing the timing, if I remember properly, if I remember correctly. So you want to go ahead and take your washer and nut, fasten it on there, and tighten it down to torque specs. I do not remember them right now. I'm thinking probably 25 pounds would probably be enough, because you want to make sure that's tight with the hub. So maybe, I'm not going to say. Don't hold me on that, because you need to look at the book to make sure that that's right. So, but I'll get with that. So that's how you would put it in time. Then you're able to move the pump to adjust the timing there while it's running. And then if it's still not enough timing, then you can take these bolts out. They're actually meant to put a wire through them. There wasn't a wire in them when I took it apart, but to make sure they didn't come loose. But that's what Loctite's for. So probably wouldn't be bad. Well, because that's a lock nut, so we won't have to worry about that. But yeah, so that's the timing. And then you just hook up all your lines, and yeah, then you're ready to roll. That part's boring. If it just, I'm not quite set up yet good with the cameras yet, so just sorry guys. At the moment right now, it's just a shitty camera phone. So, but yeah, that's pretty much how you put it in time. Oh, another thing, it was very, very important. I should have mentioned it in the beginning of the video, is to make sure your engine, your pistons are top dead center. You have a 1, 6. I believe this is a, yeah, it goes Actually, no. This is 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's how the firing order is. So you would have to make sure. Well, that's how. Well, that's actually I got it memorized for doing the valves, because when you're coming to the valves, it you have to make sure that you're on the right stroke of the engine, the right firing order. So that's how you. I just use the same method for putting pumps in timing too. So that being said, I believe it's timed on 1. I'm pretty sure 1 starts back at the flywheel. That's the only part I'm having trouble remembering, because it's been a good couple years since I've tore apart a motor. I should have it memorized, but a lot of stuff goes on, so I just can't remember it. But I'm pretty sure it goes, because 6 was first, or 1 was first. I was told it doesn't matter as long as you repeat the cycle and make sure this piston and that far piston on the ends are top dead center, and then your timing and everything should be right, and your pump and all that should be right. So that being said, just want to clarify that. I should have put that in the beginning of the video, because that's very important, because last thing you want to do is have it way too advanced, or because it won't start, or it's hard to start. So that's one of them things that I'll just have to show you guys once it's back in the tractor, which hopefully it'll be soon, because as soon as I get the junction, this all tightened up and everything ready to go, get my lines and everything back on, I'll get it off the engine stand, set it on some blocks on the floor, and then get the clutch and flywheel back on. So, and then the adapter plate. So that being said, thanks for watching. Sorry, I just rambling on, didn't really learn much, but you know, we're all learning this together. So, like another good YouTuber says, you know, if your hands ain't filthy, you ain't rich. So yeah, all right. So thank you guys for watching, and tune into the next video. So hopefully the next video it'll be in the tractor and running. So thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe, and yeah, get out there and get your hands dirty.